Hello, 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 hello. All right, this is a reading for Cancer. I'm streaming it live, but if you come in here after the fact, please subscribe to know when I'm going to go live. I'm doing live free tarot Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. On the west coast of the United States and 2 p.m. on the east coast of the United States. Of course, I've got a lot of viewers from India, but I figured India's a big place. It probably has multiple time zones, so I just kept it simple for this. And I appreciate any and all people that come here around the world, so yay. I'm going to flip some cards. Hopefully somebody will join me here. I'd like to get some more Cancer energy into the chat, but even if you come here after the fact, chances are if you see this video, then there's something in it for you. You could not even be a Cancer, and this video could have something for you. So, that's what's up. I'm going to take a little tea break here. And I feel like for some of my Cancers, you've been trying to build something, and it says this little tea nugget. You know how some of the tea things have, this is dandelion tea, by the way. It's good for your liver. They have little sayings and things, and this one says, the creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn, and that's Ralph Waldo Emerson. Today is a beautiful day. It's kind of cold and miserable and rainy here in the Pacific Northwest, but that's okay. We take it in stride. Your Shaman Oracle for today is the sacrifice. So it's about offering something of yourself and potentially just kind of like giving some issue up to God, whether that is song and gratitude, and just thanking the universe for the gift of the day, right, like a prayer, or whether you're literally just saying, you know what, I'm done dealing with this issue. I'm going to give it up because I have other issues that I have other things to work on. And so I'm tending towards the second meaning for this card, and that is to say that there's just something that's been draining you and you're done dealing with it. You're done dealing with it. It's not doing you any favors, and you know, you can't charge this thought rent, this issue that you're keeping alive. So I'm going to ring this bowl before I shuffle, and we're going to light some candles too. Let me do the candles first. I got all the way through the Gemini reading without, there was just a sense that, well, I am a Gemini, so we don't always need to have everything, like all the candles and all the accoutrement, all the bells and whistles, right? Like for right now, look at that. It's gorgeous. Just remember that even though you can't see it, it's still there. Have faith that that candle is there for you. We also have a little guardian angel candle, you know, that you can pick up at most grocery stores for less than $3. So let's invite some of your loved ones. I always invite your guardian angels, my guardian angels. Even, let's say you don't resonate with the term guardian angel, it's like the spirits of loved ones, or any spirit type energy that you feel is that's there to protect you and guide you or whatever. Okay, people ask who their spirit guides are, and it's like the spirit guide is a faceless ball of energy. So if it has a form, it's a form that you accept and that you allow into your experience. So some people don't resonate with angels. They prefer to think of whatever, like witchy deities or ancestors, animal spirits, whatever. Take a deep breath. I'm going to do a general read first, and then there will be a timestamp for the love reading, okay? So if you're coming to this video after the fact, there should be a timestamp in the description box. If I'm still live when you come in, there won't be a timestamp because that's how time works in our realm. So, if I haven't done it yet, there's not a timestamp. All right. So generally, where am I at? 633 general. I am being drawn to this deck. Cancers. Whew. For the first half of June, or whenever you're drawn to this, okay? Whenever you're drawn. I do feel heavily that there is something that's heavy on you, that's been weighing on you for a long time, and that you have the opportunity to just, you can't think this thing to death. It needs to be released, and just trust that it's going to work out. Okay. All right. General reading for Cancer. That's a whole shit ton. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Something has you not feeling confident. All right. Let me confirm something real quick. Where did the thing go? There it is. Is this a general read? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're reading these cards generally. So a 10 of Earth here is just, it's like the 10 of Pentacles, right? I mean, this is the 10 of Pentacles card, except she looks like she's walled up. She looks like she's almost being held captive. There is a feeling of either if this is where you live or where you work, like you're kind of hoping to maybe escape this situation. All right, like it's not paying off. You could be looking for a way to get out of this. This to me is like having faith that everything is going to be okay and that things are always working out for you, right? Because things always are working out for us, but sometimes we hit a rough patch and we need to like roll with the punches, okay? So I feel like this is a very specific reading. I hate getting this message for Cancer, but it feels like things aren't going out. Oh, things aren't going well. And if this is work, this could be work. This could be your home life. Things are not going well. You're looking for an opportunity to plant something somewhere else. Okay. But you're just not sure how you're going to get out of this situation. How are you going to get out of this situation? I'm going to need to pull some clarifiers on this. I mean, you've got this Justice card, you know what I mean? And it's like you're not wanting, this is like not wanting to face the truth. It's not wanting to face the truth of the situation. It's, you know, you might be, there's another two of air. So you got two of air twice in reverse. It's not wanting to look at the situation. It's feeling conflicted, but you're not exactly looking at things in a helpful way. It's a Fool in reverse. What in the world is this? I feel like you want to escape. You want to get the hell out of here, but the situation is calling for you to look at it in a different way. Yeah. You're tuned into the lost opportunities here, and you're not looking at the way what you were attracted to in this situation to begin with, the satisfying aspects, and you're just trying to get out of here. I want to get something else on this. Can we get some clarification on this generally for Cancer? If this is your work or a home situation, there are two different ways to look at it. Okay, there's at least two different ways to look at it, and I just feel like you might want to keep an open mind and take a step back and see how this is, because you're already split mind, right? You don't know how to look at it. You've got this mental conflict. Maybe this situation doesn't need a lot of maybe this situation doesn't need a lot of thought. Maybe you can just get out of here and not have to dump a bunch of energy into it. Hello, viewer. If you're a Cancer, you can stick around and pop a question in and I will answer it. So we've got, yeah, maybe you've been overthinking this and feeling like you don't belong and it's just not going to work out and you're trying to get out of there, but there is a fresh perspective, one that can be achieved by focusing in on what you liked about this person, what you liked about this situation in the beginning, and getting in touch with that. Because if you tune yourself to the things that are going well, and look at the bigger picture, things can turn out a lot differently than you expected. Because luck is on your side. It says new moon in Sagittarius. There is protection here for you, and you just need to listen to your impulses. Okay, listen to the you might have an impulse to move or to anything, clean out a drawer, pack a bag and store it at a friend's house, or whatever. Your impulses are going to steer you right. You're going to want to talk to some friends about this situation. There is a need for forgiveness, for release of a certain issue, because there's another perspective, one of ease and feeling guided, that wants to come in for you. So there's this feeling of anguish that you are giving up, that you can give up, that you can release. Yeah, and see the big picture, okay? See a bigger picture. Because luck is going to carry you along. You just need to release this issue. How do you do that? How do you do that? Well, maybe, write it down on a piece of paper, all of your worries and everything, and then release it, just get it out of your head, okay? And let it go. Let it go. And trust that the answers will come and that you will be guided. Let me see if that's the reading, if there's more that needs to happen there, because I want to get on to love. But is that the reading about that issue? Okay, that was it. Just keep an open mind. Things are not always as they appear. It doesn't have to be super difficult. Whatever this home life or work situation is, it doesn't have to be difficult. You might be overthinking it. If you don't feel safe, get somewhere safe. If you feel like, you're trapped somewhere, you're not. There's just another way for you to look at it. So, yeah. There's always an escape. There's always a way out. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Yay. Hopefully that's not your love read too, Cancer. That's terrible. But people face that situation all around the world throughout time. So you're not alone. You have ancestors and people in your family who are helping send support your way. So open yourself up to messages of support. Start looking for ways to feel supported. All right? I feel like that's it. Let's do a love message for somebody that's guided here for love. And it looks like that's going to be at 19. All right, love. It's going to be this deck. Love for Cancers. Love for Cancer. Love for Cancers. Love for Cancer. There you are. Bright, shiny, psychic powered, intuitive that you are. There's the Mother of Swords. You're just not putting up with that shit anymore. Okay? You're just not. You're just not. Whatever it was that you're thinking about in love, I feel like you're opening up to something different. You're starting to look at what you can cut out and take a more discerning approach. Oh no. This talks about confusion, a lot of confusion. And maybe like a Knight of Wands energy. It's a release. Something needs to be released here for sure. There is a truth. All right. It looks like you're tongue-tied right now, and you're about to let this person have a piece of your mind. Okay. It's also weird that, oh yeah, oh my. So the earthworm, oh, and then the Five of Swords, and like the Five of Swords is also an earthworm. These are from two different decks, right? I blended them together. So you're, if somebody is coming to you with some kind of an offer or an apology or something, you're not buying it. In fact, you are potentially just really letting this person have it. Right? So I feel sorry for this person who is trying to apologize to you. Or, you know, if this is you, you're trying to tell your truth to somebody else and they're not hearing it. So what is going on? What is going on? All right, what's this hawk energy in reverse? What's this owl about? There you are. What's this Ten of Wands about? And what's this Lammy Pie about? More cards for Lammy Pie? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like you are getting out of here. This is kind of tying in with the other reading that we were talking about. It feels like a breakup. It feels like you're running for the hills. You no longer feel trapped. You know what I mean? You're coming out of this feeling of, I've got to stay here and not look at reality and not, you know what I mean? There's enough momentum here that there really is like a sense of like, so the hawk has the high flying perspective and is like, it knows what it wants and it's going for it, but it's in reverse, just like this Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's like, you're not putting any more energy into this situation. But you're also, the hawk talks about a shift in the wind, and this shift, something has happened, somebody has said something, and the shift is not going in, it's not going in a productive way. Let's just say that. It's not going in a productive way. I mean, the whole situation, it looks like an argument. This is somebody walking away from somebody, okay? And like in a really harsh way. And we do have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this owl, okay, it's kind of like that Queen of Swords, right? Which I saw in the when we were shuffling. So in reverse, this is like cutting people off and not listening to your intuition and stuff. So the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is you, Cancer, Queen of Cups in reverse. And it's like you need to take care of yourself. You need to rest, but you're not letting it rest. Be thankful that you're healing. Claim your healing. Get your healing on. It's time for you to get control of your emotions and realize that you are not your emotions. As much as this hurts, you can control your emotions a little bit. That they are not you. And the reason why I'm saying all of this, it sounds really harsh and stuff, but if you let your emotions run the day, it really affects you, like on a healing level. If you want to heal, if you want to claim this healing, it would be best to let something go and quit defending it. Look, try not to look at all the distractions, I want to say, and all of this discord energy, the burdens and the anger and everything. I mean, the Ten of Wands is you guys have hit a block. And I feel like I totally get it, but your emotions are not harming this other person. They're harming you. So your emotions, your blame, they're not harming this other person. They're harming you. The Lamb here, like this, it's an innocent energy that's very like free loving and stuff like that. I'm getting a Knight of Wands vibe, like this person might have cheated on you. Okay. But the Three of Swords in reverse, the Six of Cups, all right. They did try to offer you something, or vice versa, and somebody was cut up in the process, but the offer just didn't sound good. The offer was rejected, and I feel like, yeah, this was a slow-moving person who, I want to get a pink card on this person. What's up with this person? The Lammy Pie. What's up with this relationship? Because at one point you wanted to, like, nurture this. Oh, yeah. Just codependency. All right. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, you might have felt like this person was just not, like maybe this is a pattern, like this is a cycle. Yeah. What can we say? What's the advice moving forward? Unfortunately, sometimes this feels like victory. Sometimes being angry, there's no problem with being angry sometimes, but these kind of injuries you don't really come back from. Whenever somebody thinks that they're the winner and somebody thinks that they're, and there's a winner and a loser, nobody wins in this kind of situation, because you can't get back to the wholeness and the beauty of what was by claiming victory over this energy. So what is the advice? Let me see what the advice is, because I can see it feels like it's never-ending battle, and that it's something to give, it's something to release to the universe for, yeah, the Two of Wands and reverse. There's a need to act and to break through There's a need to come into alignment with yourself. With yourself, yeah. And embrace, you are love. You are love. And so to come into alignment with your true nature, this card has shown itself multiple times. It was sitting at the bottom of the deck. You are love. You are a portal of love, and other human beings, everybody, we're all fallible. We all make mistakes. And so there's an opportunity here to tell your truth, to have to gain a pearl of wisdom out of this, okay? All is not lost. You do get to decide, what are you going to take away from this? What's your takeaway? With the Ace of Pentacles, there is like some kind of a lesson or a valuable bit of information that you can learn from this, that you can take away. Because if we just focus on what is wrong with a person, then your next relationship can often be about the same stuff over and over again. Or you'll fight and again and again and again over the same stuff. But you can claim this kernel of wisdom and move forward. And we're always meant to grow and expand. So if you feel like you're stuck, it's time to, like, oftentimes people achieve some kind of enlightenment over something, or just in general, in life in general, when they refuse to suffer anymore. So you can refuse to suffer anymore. You can refuse to hold other people responsible. You can forgive them. You can forgive yourself, and be open to truth. Really, like, open yourself up to the truth of the situation. Because oftentimes, like in tarot, we're told that this means past life. Past life doesn't mean it's a good thing. It means that you guys might have agreed to come into this life so that you can give each other a hard time for your own, let's call it, spiritual growth, okay? It doesn't, just because you guys are in this cycle of breaking up and making up, and it's all feeling very dramatic and whatever, you have the blame, no, I have the blame, just like this whole cycle of heartache and whatever. You don't have to continue on with that. You can offer this, you can release this energy. So with the codependency, it's like, if you look at the way that your relationships were with your parents, were you always trying to make it okay? What were your parents like? What was their relationship with their parents? That's Six of Cups, baby. All right? It's like, when you forgive your parents, if you forgive yourself, forgive the people around you, then you free yourself up for something new to come in. All right, that was long-winded. I wasn't expecting it to go there. Thank you, Cancer, for being here. And I'm going to move on to Leo after a short break and a message from our sponsor. Just kidding.